If you're a bivocational pastor, then this special flash episode is just for you. I'm Pete Mitchell, and in between our regular Church Planter podcast episodes, I'll be bringing you insight and ideas to help our bivo pastors have an easier and more profitable go at it. If you'd like more info on the training program specifically for bivocational pastors, you can check it out at missionbybusiness.com. Hey, Bivo Pastor Pete Mitchell here again for another one of my daily tips. If you are watching this on Facebook, I want to give you some great ideas here, or if you're listening to it on the podcast, either way you consume these, I'm grateful to you for taking your time and listening to them. But I want to share with you an idea about having an exclusive niche. And here's what I mean by that. All too often in our businesses today, we can't dominate a niche because we're late to the game. There's already been a lot of players in our particular field, in our particular niche. And so what you can do to combat that is to create a sub-niche. So let me give you a quick example here. There's a guy by the name of Joe Weider, who you might remember from the whole bodybuilding craze. Well, he made his niche being weight loss and muscle building supplements for bodybuilders. Now, there's no difference in his products as there are from everyone else's products. Yet he went after a specific niche and set himself apart as the only logical choice. Another example is, so I work obviously as a consultant, and I can train people on being a consultant or a marketing strategist, which if you go, by the way, I got to do my plug here for missionbybusiness.com. I've got a whole training there that you can go through and check out and what it takes to be a marketing specialist, marketing strategist, I should say. And I could take that to the masses. The problem is there's already a lot of people who train on that same type of stuff. I mean, Russ Ruffino, he's got his course for like $15,000. Sam Oven's got his. Martin Howie, a good friend and mentor of mine, his is like $20,000. I could go after that niche, but I'm late to the game for that, right? So what did I do? I created a sub-niche. I work specifically with bivocational pastors. And I help bivocational pastors become a marketing strategist as their bivo business while they're either church planting or being a pastor. So I've created a sub-niche that I dominate, right? No one else can dominate that niche. No one else is going to be able to because I've been there too long. I'm established too much. But you can do the same thing in your business, right? So if you're a painter, let's say you paint houses. And instead of just saying, well, I paint houses in the greater Orange County area, if you said, hey, I paint houses in the country club estates of Lakewood, well, that's a very specific area. Or I paint houses, two-story houses in Lakewood. So whatever it is, like you can create your niche and become the specialist there. If you're in personal training, I'm a personal trainer to people who have to lose 50 plus pounds, right? I don't work with people who only have to lose the last 10 vanity pounds. I want 50 plus pounds people. I mean, so you can create a sub niche and you can dominate it. In fact, in some of the speaking and the info field that I operate a lot in, there's a guy by the name of James Malinchak. Actually, definitely do not recommend the guy, but that's for a whole nother reason. But what I will say is I think he was brilliant in that what he decided to teach was how to become a speaker at colleges. So he has a whole program that he sold or sells, I don't know if he still does, for people who want to become a public speaker and speak specifically at colleges. See, if he would have gone after the general market, which is how to be a speaker, how to make money as a public speaker, now he's competing against everybody. But by saying, hey, I'm going to do specifically for colleges, and by the way, I've already done 2,000 speeches at colleges or whatever his number was, he's set himself apart, and then he can create joint ventures with other people who do teach people how to speak, but to the general crowd. So he's then not competing with them because he's like, hey, look, I can show you how to do this for colleges. And you've already got people who you're teaching how to be a public speaker. Why don't we work out a joint venture? You can promote me to your people. I'll pay you on all the products that we sell together, and it becomes a win-win. So my advice to you is this: whether you're in IT or a painter, a roofer, how can you create a niche that you can dominate? That's the key to getting a leg up over your competition, is create a niche that you can then dominate. And by the way, if you are a bivocational pastor and you're thinking to yourself, hey, I'd like to check out that handsome guy's training, that Pete Mitchell guy's training, head on over to missionbybusiness.com. I've got a great training up there. It's going to walk you through everything that we do. And once you walk through that, check it out. You'll be invited to set a call with me. If you want to set a call with me, great. It's a non-sales call. It's literally a chance for us to get on the phone and get some answers. I've got some questions for you. You're going to have some questions for me. If at the end of the time we like each other's answers, I'm going to tell you, I want you to still go think and pray about it. Talk to your spouse if they're not there on the phone with us, and then come back to me. And if it's something you want to do, we're going to do it. It's totally informal. Very much a position I want to have you in where you can just get the information on what we do and see if it makes sense for you. So if you're at all interested in that, head on over to missionbybusiness.com and check it out. I'm Pete Mitchell, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.